Hello, ChatGPT. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well.
Thanks so much. I'm really happy to be here and I'm doing great. I'm excited to dive into your time management questions. So, whenever you're ready, let's get started.
Okay, today we are going to talk about how to master time management in daily life. Okay, we have started our first
Absolutely.
section. My first section is warm up question, and
That sounds great. Reflection is such a powerful place to start. What's one area or moment in your daily routine where you feel time slips away?
my first question is, what does time management mean to you?
Perfect starting point. So, time management is really about consciously planning and organizing how we spend your time to maximize productivity and balance. It's about being intentional with your tasks so you get the most important things done and avoid distractions.
Okay, do you think you manage your time well? Why or why not?
That's a great question. I think I do a decent job, but there's definitely room for improvement. I use a combination of to do lists and a calendar, but sometimes unexpected tasks throw me off. So I'm always fine tuning my approach.
Okay, how do you usually plan your day?
Yeah, so I usually plan my day the night before. I jot down my top priorities for the next day, estimate how long each task will take, and I block out time slots. Then I give myself some buffer time for flexibility because things don't always go as planned.
Okay. What is the biggest challenge you face in managing your time?
I'd say the biggest challenge is dealing with unexpected interruptions, whether it's a last minute request or something urgent that pops up. I try to stay flexible, but it can throw off my focus pretty easily.
Okay. The second section is daily habits. And my first question is, do you use a to-do list or a daily planner?
I do, yeah. I rely on a to do list for the day, just a simple one where I break down tasks. I also use a digital calendar for time blocking so I can keep an eye on how much time I've got for each thing.
Okay. Which part of the day are you most productive? Morning, afternoon, or evening?
For me, it's the morning, definitely. I'm at my sharpest and most focused a few hours after I wake up. Once the afternoon hits, I tend to need a little more of a mental break, but the rest are definitely my sweet spot.
Okay. How often do you get distracted by your phone or social media?
Pretty often, to be honest. I'd say at least a few times a day, especially when I take short breaks. I'm trying to be more mindful. Sometimes I put my phone on silent or use focus modes to stay on track.
Okay. What activities take up most of your time each day?
At time before the day gets busy. That way I can plan or tackle a task without interruptions.
Okay, our next section is deeper discussion. We have to talk about 3 to 4 minutes about this section. My question is, why is the time management important for students and professionals?
That's a really important one. For students, time management is crucial because it helps them balance academics, extracurriculars, and personal life. When they manage time well, they reduce stress, meet deadlines, and get better results. Plus, it builds habits they can carry into their careers.
Okay, what happens when people don't manage their time properly?
Yeah, so when people don't manage their time well, they often feel really overwhelmed. They miss deadlines, their work quality drops, and they end up having less free time because tasks pile up. Over time, it can really hurt their confidence and overall well being.
Okay, what techniques can help people stay organized?
Yeah, there are a bunch of techniques. For example, the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused 25-minute sprints with short breaks, really helps. Also, prioritizing tasks with something like the Eisenhower matrix, or just setting daily goals can keep you on track.
How can setting priorities improve productivity?
Yeah, setting priorities is a game changer because it ensures you're focusing on what's truly important first. Instead of reacting to the every little task, you're consciously choosing what will have the biggest impact. So you get more done in less time.
Okay, do you think multitasking save time or waste time? Why?
in what matters. So when we manage time well, we align our actions with our bigger goals, giving us a sense of purpose and fulfillment.
Okay. How can people avoid procrastination?
Yeah, often people procrastinate because the task feels overwhelming, or they're afraid of failure, or maybe they just don't know where to start. And sometimes it's just easier to scroll on social media or do something more immediate and gratifying.
Okay, our next section is opinion-based questions, and we have to talk about 2 to 3 minutes. My question is, have you ever missed an important deadline? What from it?
Yeah, there was a project a while back where I underestimated how long it would take and I missed the deadline. What I learned is that I really needed to build in extra buffer time and also communicate earlier if I saw a delay coming. So now I'm a lot more proactive in checking my progress.
Okay, which is more important, working hard or working smart?
Ooh, that's a really interesting debate. I think both are important, but working smart really amplifies your efforts. Hard work without strategy can lead to burnout, but smart work focuses on efficiency and impact, so it tends to drive better results in the long run.
How can technology help manage time better?
Oh, absolutely. Technology can be a huge help. Things like calendar apps, task managers, reminders, and even AI tools can keep you on track. They help you visualize your schedule, set priorities, and automate some reminders so nothing falls through the cracks.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone who always says, I don't have enough time?
Yeah, I'd say start by tracking how you spend your day for a week. Just jot it down or use an app. Then identify those time wasters and see where you can streamline. And remember, it's okay to say no to less important tasks. Just be intentional about what you take on.
Okay. What time management habit would you like to improve?
I think I'd like to improve how I plan my transitions between tasks. Sometimes I finish one thing and I just jump into the next without a breather. If I build in a short buffer, I think I'll feel more in control and less rushed.
In your opinion, what is the secret to mastering time management?
I think the secret is really self awareness and consistency. Knowing what you need, sticking to your priorities, and regularly reviewing how you're doing, those small habits done daily really add up to big results.
Okay, next section is bonus speaking challenges. And the question is, describe a day when you manage your time very well. What did you do and what was the result? This question allow you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes by describing your routine decisions and outcomes.
Yeah, absolutely. So one day last month, I really nailed my time management. I started by waking up early and setting a clear morning routine, just 30 minutes of exercise, a healthy breakfast, and a quick review of my top goals. After that, I blocked out the morning for my most important tasks, like a big project I had due, working in focus sprints. I also used a timer to keep me on track and took breaks every 90 minutes. By the afternoon, I had all my priority tasks done. The result was that I finished the day feeling really accomplished, and I even had extra time to relax in the evening. So it was a great balance, and I carried that momentum into the next day.
Okay, thank you so much, GPT. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Of course, I'm really glad I could help. If you have any other topics or questions you want to discuss later on, just let me know.
Okay, thank you, sure. Bye bye.
You're welcome. I'm glad we could chat, and if anything else pops up, I'm here. Have a great rest of your day.